Hi, welcome to Copenhagen. Thanks for dropping in. Hope everybody is doing well. Today I am unboxing Fairy Tales from Diamond Art Club. When I do these unboxing videos, I am always very aware of beginners, people who are new to diamond painting, either people who are just thinking about taking it up as a hobby and they're just browsing random YouTube videos, or people who have done a few small kits and they're looking to step things up a bit. So for that reason, the video will be long. So I have broken the video down into chapters. All you have to do is go into the description, look down the list and pick the section that you're interested in. So after saying that, if you do buy a kit from Diamond Art Club, you will receive a box like this, branded box, Diamond Art Club, Do What Makes You Sparkle. We have diamondartclub.com, the website, at Diamond Art Club on Instagram and Diamond Art Club on Facebook. So this is how it would arrive. It wouldn't be wrapped in a plastic bag. It comes like this. Inside that box, you will find the box of the kit that you have ordered, and it will have the rendering of the image. So in this case, it is Fairy Tales. So if we have a look at the box, you can see the rendering of the kit. We have a large thumbnail that shows the whole image. Below that, we have the title, Fairy Tales. We have the artist, Theresa, Donahue, McManus. The size, 22 inches by 34 inches, which is 55.8 centimetres by 85.6 centimetres. Diamond Art Club, Do It Makes You Sparkle, DIY, Diamond Art Kit, Square Diamonds. You can actually tell just by looking at the boxes whether they are round or square drills. If it's pale blue, they are square. If it's pale pink, they are round. All inclusive, see back for contents. Before we look at the back, we'll have a quick look at the sides. So we have Unleash Your Inner Artist. Then we have the rendering, which wraps round. So we have the books. Oops, a lot of reflection. We have the books there, and you can see it wraps round. On the other side, again, it wraps round, but we have more information on this side. So we have full diamond coverage area. So that means that the whole of the canvas is covered in drills. It is not a partial diamond painting. We have a thumbnail of the image, and then we have some details about the diamond painting. So we have 69 colours, 2 Aurora Borealis, 1 Electro diamond and 2 Fairy Dust diamonds. If you are new to diamond painting and you don't know what Aurora Borealis, Electro or Fairy Dust drills are, keep watching. I'll talk about them as I go through the drills. You can also jump to that section in the description. So we have the socials at the bottom, Instagram, Facebook, Pinterest and TikTok at Diamond Art Club and diamondartclub.com. If we look at the ends of the box, we have DIY Diamond Art Kit, and on the bottom we have a thumbnail, we have the title, the artist and the size. The reason for this is a lot of people will buy kits before they are actually ready to work on them, because kits do sell out very often. A lot of them are restocked after a few months, but sometimes they don't come back. So if you don't buy it at that time, you might miss it. So people will buy kits that they really like, so they've got them to work on at some point in the future. So you can end up with quite a collection of kits waiting to be done. So having the thumbnail and the title on the box on the end makes it a lot easier. If you have your boxes stacked, you can just look along the ends to find the one you're looking for. You don't have to start lifting boxes off to find out what's underneath. So it's quite a good thing, very small thing, but it does make a difference if you have quite a collection of kits waiting to be done. So on the back we have Diamond Art Club, Do What Makes You Sparkle, how it works, 6 steps on how to diamond paint, kit contents listed on the back. Then we have warning, choking hazard, Basically keep out of the reach of small children. You don't want them accidentally picking up the drills, thinking they're candy and swallowing them. Then we have third-party tested for compliance with EU and USA standards. All of Diamond Art Club kits are tested to make sure that they're not using any chemicals that they shouldn't be using, and that the chemicals are within the health and safety standards in the EU and USA. I don't know of any other diamond painting that has this on their kits. So they haven't been checked by an independent body, so you don't know what's in them, basically. But with Diamond Art Club, you know that it meets the standards. So the box is wrapped in cellophane. It looks like they had an issue with the sealing machine, but it hasn't damaged the box. That'll be fine. Just makes it easier for me to open the box. So the first thing we have to do is take the cellophane off. Put that to the side, and then we can see the box a little bit better. So if we go to the top and open up, it says inside, if I can turn it the right way, it says, do what makes you sparkle. A little recess, put a finger in there, pull, and we have Diamond Art Club, do what makes you sparkle. Resealable bag that the canvas is in, and we have the toolkit. So just to recap the actual packaging, because it is quite a bit different from the other diamond painting companies. If you are diamond painting or have been diamond painting, you can maybe compare it to how you normally receive your kits. So if you order a kit from Diamond Art Club, it will come in a branded box. Inside that box will be another box which will have a rendering of the kit that you bought. Inside that box is another box that contains the canvas, the drills and the toolkit. So Diamond Art Club kits are triple boxed. I don't know of any other company that packs their diamond paintings as well as that. So at the end of the box we have the Diamond Art Club toolkit. Now this is very different from any other company's diamond painting toolkit. And because of that, I have a video just talking about the contents of this toolkit. If you haven't seen Diamond Art Club's toolkit before, I would recommend you have a look. I'll put a link in the description, and you can see how the pen is different. You can see how the pen works and how to reload the pen. You'll also see the tray and why that is different from the trays that you get from the other companies. So that will be in the description. So we'll put it to the side, back to the box, and we'll lift out the canvas. So underneath the canvas we have a little envelope. So we'll have a look at that. Put the box to the side. So unique to Diamond Art Club, we have a thank you for your purchase envelope with a little sparkly diamond. Flip it over, thank you for your purchase. Again, another sparkly diamond, but this time you fold it up and it acts as a lock for the envelope. Open it up, we have something shiny inside, so we'll talk about this first. So again, this is unique to Diamond Art Club, no other company is doing anything like this. We have what they call a treasure quest card. So the treasure quest card, you may or may not get one in a kit. You are not guaranteed to get one. So that's the first thing. When you open the box or open the envelope, you're not sure if you're going to get a card. If you do, you don't know what level you're going to get. The card could be bronze, silver, gold, or black, with black being the rarest. The card will have the graphic of the kit that you bought. It will have the artist's name, the title, and the size on the front. On the back, Diamond Art Club Treasure Quest card, and it says the level, so this one is a bronze. Then we have a scratch area here. If you scratch this off, you will have a unique code. What you do is collect those codes and then you can claim discounts. So The first one is a $50 discount. That would be from your next purchase. To get that, you need to collect 5 bronze cards, 3 silver and 1 gold. If you collect all of them, get the codes and put them in on the Diamond Art Club website, you will get a $50 discount code. So you can use that against a purchase. That is the lowest price. The next one is $75, then $100, then $200. The top prize is, if you collect the correct combination of cards, the top prize is that Diamond Art Club will make a custom diamond painting for you. That is pretty rare because Diamond Art Club do not do custom kits. The only way you can get a custom kit is by collecting the right number of cards. There are rules on it though. You cannot ask them to create any copyrighted material. So if you have pictures of the kids, the pets, a vacation, a wedding, that sort of thing, they will create a custom diamond painting. And that is valued at $400. So no other company is doing this sort of thing where you can actually claim discounts. And if you collect the right number of cards, the different levels, you can get quite a good discount. So the cards have changed. The original cards were called trading cards and they did not have the level printed on the back. So just in case you get a Diamond Art Club kit that is an old kit and you get a card in it and it doesn't say Treasure Quest cards and it doesn't have the level, it's because it's one of the first of the cards. I do have a video that explains the whole thing about the cards, and at that time they were called trading cards. And I explain how you can tell the different levels apart, and it's because with the graphics on the back, they have remained the same. So the bronze cards have this thick lines, pretty basic design. The silver one has thinner lines that go further across the card. The gold one has a very intricate design all over the back, and the black card obviously is black. So if you want to learn more about the cards, I will put a link in the description, and you can watch a video that just talks about these cards. So in this case I have a bronze Fairy Tales Treasure Quest card. Nice cards. I keep them in a little trading card folder. It's quite nice to just flip through them once in a while, just remind yourself of the kits that you've got. So that is the Treasure Quest card. Go back to the envelope, and there is something inside, but we'll talk about that in a bit. First thing is we'll have a look at the envelope. So inside the envelope we have tips and tricks. So if you're new to diamond painting, you might pick up some hints here. We have the socials: Instagram, Facebook, Pinterest, TikTok at Diamond Art Club, and the website diamondartclub.com. Open it up further, join our Facebook group, so you can scan the QR code, join the Diamond Art Club Facebook group. You get to meet a lot of other diamond painters from all around the world, and you can talk diamond painting to your heart's content with them. You can see pictures of what people are working on, what they've completed, all that sort of thing. So we have how to use and refill the twist and pick applicator, 6 steps on how to diamond paint if you're totally new, the kit contents, and then we have 2 QR codes, one for iPhone, one for Android. Scan the QR code, download the Diamond Art Club app, and if you see a kit that you would like to buy, you can get, or you will get, a 20% discount off your first purchase. That is only applicable the first time you use the app to buy a kit, 20% off. So definitely worth using. So that is the envelope. The other thing that was in the envelope was this. So Diamond Art Club, do what makes you sparkle. Fairy Tales, Theresa, Donahue, McManus. On the back, start date, end date, nice sized thumbnail with the image, and then the details of the diamond painting. The idea of this is it's for people who have logbooks, like a physical book with paper pages. These are all pre-cut, so you can peel these off and stick them in the book. So you can take the title with the artist on it, put that in the page, put a thumbnail of the image on the page, a little sticker, start and end date that you can fill in, and then the details of the diamond painting. So it tells you how many colours are in it, whether it was round or square, and the size. So a lot of people do it. They have this little book and they can flick through if somebody visits and they start to ask you about your diamond paintings. You can take out the logbook and let them flick through it and see what you've got. If we open it up, inside we have pre-cut stickers that have, they show you the number of colours in the kit. So it starts at 1 and this one goes to 69. So we have 69 colours in this one. The next one is symbol. So these are the symbols that are on the canvas, so you know where to place the different colours. And then we have code, which is the DMC code. The DMC code is a standard way of numbering a specific shade of a colour. For example, if you were working on the kit and you ran out of a colour, maybe you were 4 or 5 drills short, if you contact Diamond Art Club, let's just say in this case you ran out of brown. So you contact Diamond Art Club, you say, I'm working on this kit and I've run out of brown. Can you please send some extras? They will do that for free, but they need to know exactly which shade of brown. Because in this kit we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, count that as well, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, roughly 16 different shades of brown. So they need to know exactly which shade it is you're missing. So you would contact them, you'd say, I'm working on this kit and I've run out of DMC code 3772. Then they know exactly which shade of brown to send you and they will send a pack. They won't send, like if you were short 5 drills, they won't send 5 drills, they will send a bag of them. So you will end up with a lot of extras. So it's a good idea to, when you've finished, in the toolkit, you'll see it in the video if you go and have a look, you get resealable bags. It's a good idea to put a little label on these bags and write the DMC code number and pour the drills in it. So you have spare drills. So you might be working on a kit in the future, you run out of DMC 3772 and you check your bags, find you've got some, you can just use them. So you don't have to contact Diamond Art Club and wait on the drills getting posted out to you. So it's a good idea to keep the spares. The stickers are pre-cut. So if I try and peel, can't get it. Normally it's easy. There you go. So you can see they're pre-cut, so pre-cut stickers. You just peel them off and you can stick them on the bags if you're working from bags, or if you have containers, you can peel them off, stick them on the container, pour the drills in and it's done. The only thing that I would say is I would recommend if you're putting them on either bags or containers, you use a little bit of tape over the top of the label, because they can over time start to peel up. So to stop that happening, use a little bit of sellotape or scotch tape. You can stick the label down and it won't peel back up. And then when you're finished, you take the labels off. It's just a matter of peeling off the tape. It will peel the label off with it. And then you put new labels on when you work on the next kit. So that is it. That is what I call the key and what most people call the legend. So if you're in diamond painting groups and anybody mentions the legend, they're talking about this. If anybody mentions the key, it's probably me. I don't know if I've seen anybody else call it the key. So that is it. That is the key or the legend. We'll put it back in the little envelope. We'll put a treasure quest card in there as well so we don't lose it. So it's just a matter of folding it back up. Fold up your little diamond, pop it through, fold it down again, and that's it. So it keeps everything nice and flat, because those labels, if that sheet starts to get bent, the labels can start popping up and they can start sticking to each other and be quite a mess to work with. So they provide this little cardboard envelope to keep everything nice and flat and protect the labels. Nobody else does that. So we will go back. So now we go back to the bag. So we have resealable branded bag, has a glue strip near the top. So if you just gently peel this, you can open it up without ripping the bag. So when you finish, if you're just checking it before you actually do it, maybe you're just having a look at it and then you're going to do it in the future, open the bag, you can take the kit out, check it, and then pop it back in the bag and then just reseal it again. So it keeps it nice and clean until you're ready to work on it. So take the canvas out. So if you've never done a Diamond Art Club kit before, you will notice as soon as you take the canvas out and touch it, it is very different from anything you've worked with in the past. The Diamond Art Club canvas is patented, so it is their canvas. Nobody else produces a canvas like this. It is very soft, almost feels like velvet. It's thick, but it's malleable, pliable, really easy to work with, very high quality canvas. It has scalloped edges and stitching to stop it from fraying. So inside the canvas we have the drills. Diamond Art Club's drills always come with a label, so you can be sure that the drills you've got are for the kit that you've got. So it says Fairy Tales, so we know we've got the right drills. These bags have a glue strip along the side. Sometimes it's easier to find than others. This isn't an easy one. I noticed there's some there. There we go. So all you do is peel along the glue strip, very noisy, reach in, take the drills out and throw the bag away. Too much noise. So now we have the Diamond Art Club drills and you can see the colours. So another thing that's different about Diamond Art Club is they actually manufacture their own drills. They don't buy in from suppliers, which is what most other companies do. Some other company makes the drills and they just get the colours they need. Diamond Art Club actually manufacture their own drills. The reason they do that is that way they are in complete control of the quality of the drills. They can be sure that they are going to be very vibrant in colour, they're going to be uniform in shape, and they have decided that was the way to go because they used to buy from suppliers like everybody else, but because sometimes they were having issues with misshapen drills and too many tabs on the drills and that sort of thing, they decided they were going to make them themselves. So they buy high quality resin in from Germany and make their own drills. So the bags only have the DMC code on them. They don't have like colour number 1, colour number 2, anything like that. They do not run in numerical order. They are bagged by weight. So when you go through them, the numbers will be mixed up. So I'm going to go through them. I'm going to read out the DMC codes, have a look at the colours. If you're not interested in that, you can always go to the description, skip to the section that you want to see. So start off with one that looks like it's going to be quite interesting. It is 310, which is black. So how many bags of black do you think we've got in this kit? So 310, we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, oh, not 10, 9. So single digits, 9 bags of 310. Then we have 3799, 3857, 839, 3371, 3371, 3371, 3371, 3371. That was a lot of 3371. So we have 5 bags of 3371. 939, 939, 939. So these are all the dark colours, but there are bright colours in here. So we'll just pick the next one. Get the twist out of it first. Okay, so we have 336, 500, 823, 823, 3808, 300, 927, 814, 3862, 918, 815, 920, 829, 3829, 400, 844, 154, Z3822. So the Z codes are what they call fairy dust. These drills have a special coating on them. It's like a micro glitter. So instead of one facet or face of the drill reflecting white light, which is normally how it works, these have a special coating on them with very, very fine glitter. So when the light hits the surface, you're not getting the whole surface reflecting white light, you're getting these tiny, tiny pieces reflecting light. So it gives a different effect, adds more texture to the diamond painting. Then we have 976, 321, 3765. So next string, find the right end. Okay, so we have 550 and then K444. So the K drills are what they call electro, and these have a metallic finish. So it's like these ones are like, it looks like gold. So a gold metallic finish on top. The base you can see is yellow, but they have that coating on the top which makes them look like gold, very, very shiny. 3837, 720, 3705, 3045, 3810, Z6012. So another fairy dust with that micro glitter on it. In this case it is purple. 498, 3866, 520, 3768, 3772, 803, 780, and a very, very bright AB 3846. So AB drills, the AB is short for Aurora Borealis, the northern lights where the sky changes colours, and that is because these have a special coating on them that reflects different colours. So the drills are a very nice blue, but if I tilt them in the light, I can see metallic blue, purple, green. So when you finish the diamond painting, have it hanging on the wall, you walk past the diamond painting, you will get very, very bright flashes of these different colours. It's a really, really nice effect. So that is AB. Then we have 367, 829, 553, and 162. And then finally we're going to get to the brighter colours, I think. Get the front of the string. So 3348, 3052, another very nice AB, AB 954, then 6011, 991, 961, 760, 3363, 355, 3746, 813, 912, 906, 647, 6013. Now the 6000 series are a bit different as well, because Diamond Art Club actually created this DMC 6000 range, and the reason for that is to help blend colours in, because they hand render their kits, and I'll talk about that a bit later. But they now have this DMC 6000 range, which are colours that are additional to the standard DMC colours. We have 977, 996, 666, bright red, 444, very bright yellow, 3843, that's that string. And then we have 677, 301, 610 and 312. So that is all of the colour for this kit. So a lot of dark colours, but that creates a lot of atmosphere with diamond paintings. If you have a very dark background, it makes the bright colours look even brighter. It works very, very well. So quite a lot of black in this, but it's really going to make the colours on the books stand out. So put these to the side, and then we can finally get down to looking at the canvas. So now we've got the canvas, it's rolled this way, starting at the bottom. So what I'll do is I'll switch off lights so we don't get so much reflection on the clear cover. That's one off, and two. So we're down to one light. Hopefully we don't get too much reflection. So it's been rolled this way, so we're starting at the bottom. So we'll just work our way up. So here we have all these magic books. You can see the background is dark, but it's going to make these colours on the binders on the books look very, very bright. And it's very long. So you can see we've got like gems on the binders as well. So very magic and mystery sort of style, which I like. I have quite a few fantasy art diamond paintings with wizards and that sort of thing. So this ties in with all of that very well. Something a little bit different. But I really like the style. You've got these sort of old-fashioned spell books. So I'm probably hang this one up around Halloween with some wizards and witches. My wife, she likes witches diamond paintings, and I like wizard ones. So now we have some books to go with them. Very nice. So go down to the bottom, and we go down to the bottom corner here. So we have fairy tales, we have the size, and then we have copyright Theresa Donahue McManus / Diamond Art Club, registered trademark. All of Diamond Art Club's kits are licensed. Diamond Art Club works with the artists. So what happens is they talk to the artist, and the artist will submit some artwork, and Diamond Art Club will hand render it. They don't just get the artwork and scan it and then that's done. They actually have a team of people who build up the image by hand, and they just do this. This is all they do. They render kits. Because of that, they have a lot of expertise on blending and getting colours just right, so it looks like the original artwork. And that is why the 6000 series of DMC drills appeared, because sometimes they'd be working on it and thinking, if we just had a slightly different shade in between these, it would make it blend even better. So that's what they've started to do. The 6000 range is starting to expand, because they add them as they work on different kits and think, right, okay, we could be doing with a colour just in between. So that is what the 6,000 range is. So you have a team of people hand rendering to build the image up, which makes it very detailed, and they are working to get the image as close as possible to the original artwork. So they will work on it, concentrating on the quality, concentrating on getting it just right. They are not thinking about the size. Diamond Art Club only release one size because they have worked on it and got to a size and said, that is it, that is the size we want. They send it to the artist and they approve it. So it has to be really good because the artist wants the image as close as possible to what they created. So Diamond Art Club will do that. The artist will agree, and then it will go into production. So when you buy a kit from Diamond Art Club, you are helping the original artist because they will get revenue from the kit. You can also be rest assured that the quality of the image is going to be very good because the artist has approved it. Some companies will just browse the internet, look for images that they think could sell. They will take it, they will scan it, they will create a diamond painting, they will send it out, and the artist does not even know that their artwork is being copied, and they get no revenue from it. So if you buy a kit from Diamond Art Club, you can be sure that the artist is involved and the quality is going to be up to a standard that satisfies the original artist. The other thing is, if the artist sees this as a way of getting some revenue, they might release more artwork, which increases the range of artwork we have to do as diamond paintings. And that can only be good for us as well. So the next thing that I want to talk about is the clear cover. All the other diamond painting companies, you will get a clear cover. It's just one big sheet. So some people will take that off and put down release papers, little squares or rectangles, and put them down over the glue, and then they will start, for example, in this corner, this is where I would start, and they will peel off a release sheet a release paper. They will peel off the release paper, work on that section, peel off the next one, work on that section. Other people will use washi tape and section the cover up. So they will put strips of washi tape down, up and down, and then they will put strips across to create a grid. Then they will cut along the washi tape to make the section. So a lot of time and effort to do that, either one. Diamond Art Club were aware of the way that people were working with the clear covers, and they came up with the idea of perforating the cover. So you'll see these grey dotted lines. These are perforations. The squares are 10 by 10, but when you come to the side, they're they could be any size. They don't start on the very edge of the diamond painting. So in this case, if I was starting this kit, I would start in this bottom corner. It's just always where I start, bottom right hand corner. The very first perforation is only this size, this little rectangle. I wouldn't bother just ripping that off. I would take it up to the top, and I would take it from the next perforation, so it's a decent size. So all I would do is pull up the cover, put my finger the opposite side of the perforation, and then just tear it up. Now the first perforation is there, so I could work that section and then just do that size all along the bottom, or I could decide, well, it's not that big, I'll take it further, so I'll just take it up to the next one. So again, hold your finger at the side, take it up to the next perforation, and then crease it. That way it stops the cover from trying to flip over, so you don't need cover minders or put something on top of it to stop it moving. It'll just sit. So you can work on this, maybe not finish it. All you do is flip this back over. It covers the glue of the area that you've not done. It also covers the drills that you have done, and it stops any dust or pet hairs or anything getting in between the drills. So it keeps the drills nice and clean. So come back the next time, open it up again, finish the section, put the cover back down again, keeps all the drills nice and clean, stops the dust and hairs getting in between them. Come along to the next one, tear it up, do the same thing, and then start on the next row, That's the way that I would work it. That's how I do them now. I do have release papers. I used release papers for a long time, but when I found this, it's just so much easier. It saves me a lot of time, because the release papers, it takes time to put them down in the order, and then you have to remember to overlap them slightly so you can pull them up. The other thing is, if you finish a section with release paper, the release paper won't stay there because there's no glue. So if you're on a tilted table, it will tend to just slide off them. If you're on a flat table, just anything knocking it, the release paper will move, so dust and stuff can get in between the drills. But with this cover, because I don't tear it across, this isn't going anywhere. It'll just sit there over the drills and keep them nice and clean. So for me, it works very, very well. I think that's pretty much it. The only other thing that I want to do is have a close-up look at the actual print, so we can get a close-up look to see how the image is put together. We can check the quality of the print and see if it's easy to read, nice and clear, and it gives you a good idea of what you're going to be working on if you were working on this kit, how much confetti there is. Confetti is when you have a lot of different colours in a small area, so you're chopping and changing colours a lot in a small area, and how much there is for maybe a multiplacer, like large areas of the same colour, like for example here, well, not all of it, but most of it is black, so you could use the multiplacer here. We have quite large sections of black along the books as well. But when we have the actual binders in the books, there are quite a few colours in this, so not as much multiplacer work in this section, but a lot of areas where you could use the multiplacer, so a good mixture. So I'll set up and we'll have a closer look at these books. So now we're having a closer look at the actual print on the canvas. So this gives us a chance to see how clear the print is. Do we have any faded print, missing print, double print? But as you can see, everything is absolutely fine. It also gives us a chance to see how the images are put together, how all these different colours are used, and what it's going to be like to work on. So you can get a good idea of how much confetti there is or isn't. Now the section that I'm going down just now is probably the most confetti heavy part of the diamond painting. A lot of it in the background is pretty much black. So it's black and very dark shades of brown. So definitely scope for your multiplacer in this one, and good section to work on with a pen as well. So it's a good mixture. So yeah, that is Fairy Tales from Diamond Art Club. So that was Fairy Tales from Diamond Art Club. I know the title is Fairy Tales, but when I look at these books, I can't help thinking about spells and magic. It's just got that sort of vibe. The fact that the background is dark adds atmosphere to it as well. You can just see the pages of the book sort of coming through the darkness, and then you see the bright colours of the binders on the books and these little gems in them. Definitely magic books. So as I said, I do like fantasy art, diamond paintings, and I think this one will tie in well, because we like to do themed things like Halloween, so where we hang up Halloween related diamond paintings. So we'll have probably witches and wizards, and these books, it won't be this year, I don't think I'll get around to it, but for next year. I've also bought a new system for hanging the diamond paintings, where we can swap them out and we can move them around on the wall without drilling loads of holes in the wall. that will be coming up as a video relatively soon, actually. I'm hoping to get one up and test it next week. So I haven't seen anybody using them before, so yeah, that could be an interesting video coming up. So if you enjoyed the video, as always, please remember to subscribe and hit the notification button. If you do that, you'll get a message when new videos come up. I have a lot of videos coming, including this new system for hanging the diamond paintings. So if you're interested and you want to see what's coming next, remember to hit the notification button and subscribe. So that is it for today. Thanks for watching, and in the meantime, take care, be safe, and wash your hands.